What's up everybody, my name's Keg and I buy storage units for a living. This past week I bought 2 units. One was a 4x4, one was a 5x10. So they were kind of small, the videos would have been really short, so I just combined them into this one video. So you'll be seeing 2 units in this one video. And also, the unit that I got this week, I found something absolutely ancient. I mean, older than old. So I'm really excited to show y'all that one. I'm not gonna make y'all wait a week to watch it. But, you know, in the next day or two, maybe Friday, I will get that uploaded so y'all can see the ancient treasure that I found. And don't forget, if you enjoy watching people hunt for treasure and a bunch of junk, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification, and maybe tap that like button. I would really appreciate it. Now let's jump on into the video. Back at it like a jackrabbit. I just got this unit for 120 bucks. The whole reason I got it is for one item, not because I want to sell it, because I want it for myself, if it works. So let's see what we got and let's see if it works. God dang. Man, that really shot up there, didn't it? Oh look, I thought all this was gonna be closed and it's not. So this, uh-oh, spiders. See that little guy? We're gonna try to not mess with him. Oh wow, there's a lot more in here than what I thought from the pictures. But this, they called it a mini fridge in the listing, but this is a smoker. And I could tell that from that right there, master built. I knew that this was a smoker, an electric smoker. It's a little dusty, but it looks like if it's been used, it's only been used a little bit. It's got a little bit of stuff on there, but it looks like it was taken pretty well care of. So let's see what else we got in here, because I thought all this was going to be closed. You could see this in the picture where it says Corey Pants. So I just assumed that all of that was going to be closed. So let's get into it. First off, let's try to loosen or lighten the load over here of these boxes. Alright, so it's looking like we've got a bunch of paper products, binders, pencils, stuff like that, and spiders. And then here, those looks like some decent, uh-oh, what is that? Screen's cracked, but it is an iPad. We're gonna set that to the side because it likely can still be used for parts. So I'm gonna set that to the side. But yeah, this just looks like a heater and a fan. There's some other stuff down at the bottom. Let's get into it. Gotta watch out for spiders in this one, since I've already seen one. Well, no, looks like pillows and clothes in there, so nothing too crazy. All right, had to get my light out. I'm gonna pull the old light out. Uh-oh. Found actual cash. Look at that. Oh, these are uncut. The Wisdom of Thomas Jefferson. Interesting. That might be worth something. World Reserve Monetary Exchange. Okay, we're already finding literal money. Let's go. Let's go. Ugh. Touched something I didn't want to touch. I don't know what it was, a lip balm or something. Anyway, alright, so that's a bunch of hoopla. Don't really care for that. We got jeans, clothes. So this box is right. It is Corey's Pants. And then we got, of course, the good old griddle. So I have a lot more hope. I was only buying this unit for this. I couldn't see all of these in the pictures because I probably would have bid a little bit more. But luckily I didn't have to, because I guess other people couldn't see the stuff either. Clothes. Looks like we got some pictures in there. We'll try to get those back. I don't know if they'll take them, but yeah, the rest is just clothes and some pictures. Let's see what's in here. Got a football, some old shoes, some old kitchenware,
old shoes. Probably not worth a whole lot. What is this though? Royal shoes. Let's see how royal they are. They actually would have been really nice if they wouldn't have been stuck in the storage. The bottoms kind of look funny, but the royal shoes. The good thing about this unit is I don't really smell any like rat pee or anything like that, so that's good. I don't see any rat droppings, so that's good. It's always good when you don't smell pee, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright. Next tote. It's not ever what you want to see here. Well, let's see. Never want to see clothes. Okay. Uh-oh, we got a wallet. Let's see if there's money in it. Doubt it, but no money. Try to get that back to them. Again, I don't know if they're going to take it back, but it's like a watch. Michael Kors. Not in there. 78 bucks, brand new, whatever it was. You know, I really don't want to dig through all this, so I'm probably gonna dump it out. What are these? These are something. No way these are Louis Vuittons. You'll think those are real or fake. I'm gonna put my money on fake, but we are going to hang on to them just in case they're not. But I'm going to put my money on fake. I've yet to find anything made by Louis Vuitton that was actually real. So, Dickies. Empty box. There's a watch to go into my collection of 1,000 watches. Versace. Are you kidding me? Yeah, these can't be real too. Man, it's really too bad because I would love to have some Versace glasses. I mean, they could, but I don't think so. I mean, they got screws in the back of them and stuff. But again, we'll stick them to the side just in case. Come on, gold class ring. I wasn't even looking for gold in this unit. And now I'm like, hey, the world is my oyster. What the heck? I don't know what that is. We're going to set this aside. Okay. Nothing but clothes. We'll go through these a little bit better here in a little bit. Right. Oh, there we go. Looks like some nicer stuff in here. Okay. Nice bag here. It's making a noisy noise in here. Oh, pencils. Okay. And it's looking like all of this is like just random. Got a charger. A hairbrush. Ooh, a good tape measure. That's what's up. I love finding tape measures because I just keep sticking them in places that I know I'll need one, you know. But all of this just looks like a bunch of hoopla in there. And then this is a bunch of hoopla in there. Don't play with me. Fake gold, some extension cords, a dum-dum, and no, I'm not talking about myself, everybody, come on now. And we got screws. Alright. You know, I'm really not disappointed in this unit already. This unit's a win. This unit's nothing but a win already. I'm happy. I didn't have to drive. I drove like 10 minutes. I drove like 10 minutes to get here. So, you know, can't really lose, to be honest, if I'm being real with you. Sorry, I don't mean to keep being so bouncy. Stainless steel. Ooh. Dad. Well, that's a nice pocket watch. Well, I say nice, I mean, I don't know, Japan movement. We'll set it to the side. 9 times out of 10, Japan movement is nothing special, but I don't know what that is. So a bunch more hoopla. Oh, tape measure galore, bro. What? Dude, I cannot express to you how excited I get about tape measures. I mean, you just saw a little bit, but it ain't nothing. No money. No money, no money, no money. What is this? Candles galore. Oh, it's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Alright, this is done. Guys, y'all wish me luck on this next unit that I'm trying to get. My high bid is gonna be like right around $600. Oh, no way. I mean, they're old. They're yellowed, but I think there's a way to get the yellowing. That's what's up. Hold on. Okay, I looked them up. They're only like 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks in this condition. If they would have been in perfect condition, I could have maybe got like 100 for them if they were like dead stock with no yellowing. But we're finding good stuff, y'all. I'm surprised. I was not expecting this. Jacket's all messed up. Did y'all hear that? Sound like a freaking snake. Now I gotta be cautious.
Alright, so a little explanation. I thought that sounded like the rattle of a rattlesnake. I've heard those countless times out in the wild, and I was 100% sure that that's what I heard in that unit. I didn't find a snake, but that really freaked me out, and I stayed freaked out for, you know, the rest of that video. But let's get on back into it.
Well, I really don't want to mess with that no more. Did y'all hear that though? 110% sounded like a snake. And whenever I say sounded like a snake, I mean not fun, not a nice snake. I don't see anything, and I really am not trying to get bit today. Let me get a bigger tote. Into here. Oh no! Man, I thought that was a $100 bill. Somebody had some fakes. Somebody had some fakes. Okay. Where'd my hammer go? I don't know what that was. Definitely ain't trying to find out. You feel me? But it's just way over there. I'm not trying to find out what made that noise. This feeling like clothes. Yep. I don't even want to stick my hand in these things, man. Alright, so we got some hard hats, some clothes. What are these? Marcy. If you don't know anything about that right there, they look fancy. I don't know. They look fancy. Ow. I'm so nervous now. Anything pokes me or touches me where I don't think it's going to, I'm gonna be jumpy. Alright. More clothes. I'm not even gonna dig through them. I'm super jumpy. Yeah, right. Every time I've found one of these, it has never been in there. Whack. But I got another Invicta case, so that's cool, I guess. What is this? Another Invicta? Just a case. Crazy work. Crazy work. There's another box. Now this feels like something's in there. Okay. That Versace box was fake too, by the way, y'all. If you didn't know that. This looks like a vintage cowboy hat. Oh, it's not cowboy. I wasn't even paying attention. New York. Weird. Alright. Oh, this isn't clothes. Let's get into this bag a little bit. Got some shoes. Now, I heard the damn snake over here, so I swear I did. I swear it was a snake. I'm gonna go back and listen to the film. I swear that was a snake. Disgusting pillow. Oh, my phone. Fake Versace belt. Pictures are not empty. We got some art.
Alright, so that was unit number 1 of this 2-unit video. We're about to show you unit number 2. And be sure to stick around for the end whenever I do the recap so you can know exactly what I made off of these 2 units. Back at it like a jackrabbit. I just got this unit for 60 bucks. It was an offer-up unit, so somebody else did outbid me, and they ended up not coming for it. So let's see what we got. So the only reason I got this, and most people wouldn't have noticed it, I'm gonna get a welding helmet here and a hole welder. That is the only reason I got it. I figured $60 welder, why not?
Alright, so I mean, it's looking like a bunch of junk, to be honest, other than the welder. Blanket, welding helmet, which actually, I mean, it's a cheap welding helmet, but it's still good. I like the fact that it flips up, because normally you would have to flip the whole helmet up to be able to see what you're doing, not just flip the window. So that's cool. We got this here. This looks like, again, a bunch of junk. I mean, this just looks like all clothes and just junk. And there's some hard stuff in there. We'll empty this out once we get it tote back at the house and see what's up. Got a little cooler, empty cooler, and it smells good. It's not all gross. A lot of times coolers are freaking disgusting. All right. Uh-oh. So, Chicago Electric welding machine. Let's see. I'm assuming it's a MIG. Yeah, so definitely a MIG. MIG is just, it's a wire-fed machine. You know, I mean, it's exactly what I was expecting. You know, nothing too crazy. A little $200 machine, $150 machine, something like that. But everything looks like it's pretty good condition. So that's cool. All right, and a little tool bag here with not a whole lot of really anything in it. Basically empty tool bag. A little precious cargo thing, and it's empty. These are some shoes, some Hot Wheels. I mean, basically just, you know, run-of-the-mill random stuff. Uh-oh. Some money. Money. Just some change. But we're going to be doing a video where we buy a unit solely with the change that we find from other units. I already got a ton of change for that. I figured that'd be a fun video to do. But yeah, keys, little vape. Alright, basically it there. And then I think this is a fog machine. Second fog machine I found in 2 days. Bunch of other. Uh-oh. What is this? Samsung tablet? Looks like an older one, but hey, it's a Samsung tablet. Definitely an older one. Better than no tablet, I guess. Let's see. I like the fact that there's a big box in here. Make it easier to carry all out. It's looking like this is all just clothes, man. Well, there's a chainsaw in here. It's electric chainsaw, so I won't keep it, but I mean, it is a chainsaw, so that's what's up.
Now I'm just going to fast forward through all the trash and junk. That's what this unit mostly was, but here's some more cool stuff.
So, some toys, hard hat, heat lamp, Disney backpack. Looks like it's empty.
And back fast forwarding. Alright, so this unit was a lot of junk, a lot of trash, but it ended up paying off at the end. Be sure to stick around for the recap. Alright, so that was this unit. I'm going to get the recap done whenever I get home, and we'll see you in a few. Recap time! Alright, so funny enough, before I even got finished cleaning out that first unit, the dresser and that little nightstand type thing and the mirror all sold for $100. So I got 90% of my money back right there. I also sold a couple of other miscellaneous stuff for $20, so that unit was 100% paid for before I even left the facility. My clothes guy ended up coming through and buying $90 worth of those clothes, but a lot of those clothes were just too dirty and too dingy, so he didn't end up getting all of them, but there were a lot of good stuff, so he went ahead and bought $90 worth of those clothes. So we're sitting at $210. That smoker I was going to keep. I wanted it. But somebody came by. They really wanted it also because it was sitting on my porch whenever I was doing the yard sale. So I ended up selling that to somebody for $100. So now we're sitting at $310. Now that welder from the second unit, again, I was gonna keep it. I need a little welder just to do little stuff, you know what I mean? Sometimes I find stuff that's broke and I wanna keep it and whatever. I wanted to keep it, but a neighbor of mine came through and he's been looking for a welder and he asked if he could buy it. I ended up selling it to him for $100. So now we're sitting at $410. I sold some other miscellaneous stuff, like a watch and some, notebooks and some binders and just random miscellaneous stuff for $50. So now we're sitting at $460. And then those $2 uncut bills, I looked them up and from what I see online, they're worth about $20. I haven't sold them yet. I'm probably going to keep them because I like them. But let's just call that another $20 in value. So that's $480. Now keep in mind, I got both of these units for $180. They were both less than 10 minutes from my house, so I didn't have to spend a lot of gas. Both of them took me less than 30 minutes to load up, once I was done doing the videos. And they were just really easy to do. So they cost me $180. I already made back $460, and then plus the $20 value that I got from the $2 bills. So all in all, I profited about $300 off of this unit, which doesn't sound like much, but this past week I also, my last video, I'm going to link the last video from last week at the end of this video. But my profit altogether for last week was around $800, $700-800. So I think that was pretty good. I mentioned this video in last week's video, and now I'm mentioning last week's video in this video. But I think I did pretty good for this past week. Now, this next video that I have coming up, I'm not going to make y'all wait a week for it. As soon as I get it edited and finished, I will be posting it. It might be tomorrow, it might be the next day, it might be Thursday or Friday. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really excited to show you guys because I found something absolutely ancient in this next unit, and I'm really excited to show y'all. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching my video. Thank you for all the love and support. I hope you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can check out what other hidden treasures we find in the weeks to come. Much love, everybody, and I hope you have a beautiful day.